In this Beat the Meta, the Spaniard in front of me suffers some absolute karma, and I have some fantastic racing as we go side by side into number 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to Beat the Meta, where we are in a Bugatti Veyron Group 4 car. Yes, we are using the Veyron Suzuka. What is wrong with me? I did wonder. Now, it's actually the first car I tried here. The first car I tried was a Suzuki Swift. Now, that car is terrible. I have no idea how I'm going to do Beat the Meta with that car. But oh my word, it just doesn't turn. It doesn't turn. And when you accelerate, it just goes forward. It doesn't turn. Yeah. Anyway, I gave up on that car very quickly and decided, okay, let's try the Veyron, because the Veyron was also mentioned in the comments. So the Suzuki Swift and Veyron were both mentioned in the comments. If there's a particular Beat the Meta you want me to do, and I've not already done it, get in the comments below and I'll have a look at it. Right, let's get into this race then, where we're behind Network Monkey in the Toyota Supra. And one of the Meta cars of this week is that Supra. It's also the Silvia. And the Ferrari is also up there as well, which is good to see. Mixture of all sorts of cars. The Veyron, definitely not up there, or wasn't up there in terms of the leaderboards, as Network Monkey got that all sorts of wrong. And we're going to go clean on by here to gain at least one position. As always, we Beat the Meta. Oh, hello. We got hit from behind there, but we managed to save it just there. But even so, as always, we Beat the Meta. The whole idea here is we have to win with the car. There has to be at least one A+ driver in there, and we can keep going until we've done that, of course. Now, we always start off with the last to first challenge to see if the car is competitive before even trying it. And as you're seeing so far, the car is actually quite competitive. We overtook a Supra. We got a good run on Jeff Pierce here in that Nissan Silvia. That's the other Meta car here. It's the one at the top of the leaderboards at the moment with a 208.1. But down the inside of them we go then, looking to get it done before 130R. You can see the Veyron, very good top end speed. Veyron very good at Monza, for example. Look at it, side by side through 130R. Beautiful racing there, Jeff, as we head down in towards the right hand. Oh, hello, we've got Paul Walker off there in his Nissan Eclipse Skyline. Not Skyline, Silvia. Oh no, I got it wrong. Oh, what an F. Anyway, we continue on here down towards turn 1. There's a lot of cars side by side here. Oh, Ben off there in the Ferrari. Through the right-hander we go. Lots. Oh, we're going to catch up to this train very quickly. Oh, the Spaniard forces his, compatriot off there in Beaver. So we'll take that one. The Spanish word for beaver, apparently biver. I have no idea. Anyway, continue towards the hairpin then, where we catch up to Iben. And down the inside, the Spaniard goes, who overtook the other one earlier on. We've got Nutty Nugget there, part of RTR. Now, they are a great team. I've raced them quite a few times now. Brilliant team, so a shout out to them as we continue on. So we're looking to overtake Nutty Nugget in his Subaru WRX as we head towards Spoon. Now, going to look down the inside, not going to quite work here. Going to slow it up then, going to follow the train through. We can see all the way. I don't even know what position that is, but it is quite far up the grid. 9, 8, 7, 6. We can see up to P5 in this train, so it's not too bad if we can get that in the first go. So we get a bit of a run now on the Subaru. So this is where the Veyron obviously excels. Straight line speed. The Veyron is known for this with its world record. Oh, someone's got... Oh, Carrot Monster with a penalty there. I've seen Carrot comment on videos before, so shout out to you. Through the left we go. But yeah, the Veyron known for its top-end speed. We've seen that in real life in terms of getting a 300 mile an hour with the Chiron. As we go into the right-hander, we're obviously in the Veyron, the Chiron's predecessor. So through the left we go. Continue on, up into P10 we go, right behind Iben as well as we go through the left-hander. A bit of oversteer from Iben. We're going to have a bit of a run on the Ferrari driver then as we head towards Tidgney 1. And are we going to go for it? Ben defends that. It's going to have to slow it down here as we go through that right-hander. Through we go. Oh no, that was a bit off there by Iben. Dirt on their tyres means we're going to clean on through. Up into P9 we go as we approach this Spaniard here. We're about to have a bit of, well, as I say, they're not the fairest person. We saw that earlier on when they forced their compatriot off. Well, we're about to see some more here. So anyway, we're going to go in towards turn 1 here. They turn in. Obviously, I'm there. I can't do anything about that contact. I literally was there. This one I could have done, so I just back out of this and let them continue on all the same as we get back to the racing in, well, racing that TRD machine. TRD obviously was the Toyota Racing Department. Is that actually what it stands for? I don't know. Have I just realised? I know it's TRD back in GT1. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, heading towards the hairpin then. And a little bit of contact here as they go a bit deep. So looking to get the cut back if we can. Can we do it? Beat it on out of there. And apparently, the Toyota Supra faster than a Veyron as we go through the right hand then getting on that inside then of the Supra. And now we're seeing the speed. So accelerating, the Supra is better. The Veyron apparently better at the end. Still tapping me here. Very annoyed. So I knew what was going to come here. As we go into this braking zone, they're going to release the brakes and just absolutely send it. Absolutely atrocious driving there from the Spaniard. I knew what was coming, which is why I slowed up so much, because otherwise I would have just been off to the realms of Narnia, which apparently is not something... Oh, hello, Karma! Goodbye! Way! Good old Karma. And it was Alonso who said it as well, a fellow Spaniard. Unlucky, son. We continue on in P8. So yeah, somebody was saying that I'm stealing people's lines here the other day. But Narnia is one of the first things I ever said on this channel, so I don't know. Anyway, we go past the Stag there, who's been off through that left-hander, up into P7. We're actually going to finish the race, the first race, last the P7. That isn't a bad result. Sailbase there leading the way, winning it. Very fast-paced, that Sailbase, actually. We'll see that. Sorry, Zaybase, as we'll see that later on. So, finishing P7, not too bad. We advance to what race number is it next? It's race number 2. Where we started P4. We actually put a lap time in, and we quickly got into the 209s, which is very good, actually. And I started to see, actually, this Veyron is a lot better than you realise. I've got to be honest, this car is a very good fun to drive, very stable, and very easily controllable. You can really manipulate the weight very nicely. And we're going to see that as we go through some of these races. Anyway, we're into this second race then. We've got our senior in the Supra. And we have 2 Ferraris. The Silvias are nowhere to be seen. They are a harder car to drive, to be fair. The Supra much easier to drive, as is the Ferrari. And I assume that's why the Silvia's been used less. There's a few at the top of the leaderboards, and it's a load of Supras. Anyway, in this race, we're following this train, and this is all about now, can I keep up with the leaders here? Can I keep up with them? Can I overtake them? Because that is the goal here, because if I can do that, hey, we're on for a beat the meta victory here, and it's not always a victory. You're going to see some beat the metas where I don't win. This could be one of them. Let's see as we head into the right we go then, and oh, that was nearly off there by our senior. They kept it on though. Well played indeed as we continue on through there. 1.5 seconds off the leader. So we're staying with this pack. This is exactly what we wanted to see. It does mean that we have a chance here. We have a chance. Oh, bit of oversteer there in the Veyron. We just missed the Toyota Supra there. Going to bring it on through the corner and going to have to look to catch back up then. That gap increased a little bit then. In towards Spoon we go. And the Supra just goes a little bit wide here. Going to leave that corner then. And once again, what we saw earlier in this video, we're in that slipstream. It's time to really power on by if we can then in the Veyron. Look at this. We're catching. Looking down the inside at 130R then. We have the overlap at this moment in time. Let's slow it down. Give them room. They give me room, but they give me a bit too much room. They head off to the realms. They bring it back on. However, we are up into P3 with P1 and P2 just up in the distance. What can we do then? Can we get the win in a race number 2? Well, we're going to advance a bit further on in the race then. In towards Degner 1. Through we go and head towards Degner 2. Someone get it wrong here? No, not quite them. Through. Oh, hello. Stag's a bit off. I'm a bit off there as well, but I kept mine on the curbs. Stag did not them. Head towards the hairpin. I did see that, so that means they're going to have dirt on their tyres. I'm going to try and get on the inside very quickly and try and boost it out as fast as I can. Can I do it? Oh, the Ferrari's got a good run out that corner. I do like the Ferrari. I've always liked the Ferrari Group 4 car. I think it's one of the best Group 4 cars you can go to every single time and still have a good race. As we continue on through then towards Spoon, and that Ferrari keeping the position then. Well played, Stag at 42. That is also the meaning to life then as we go through the left hander, slowing it down. Hopefully you're going to get a run out of Spoon. Are we going to get a run? We're a bit far back here. We're not going to get the run then, it looks like. We'll see how much we can catch up to the Ferrari. This will give us an idea for the leader. If we get past this Ferrari very quickly, they go defensive then. I'm going to look towards that right-hand side. I'm going to make it too wide here. In towards 150. I back out of that. Through we go. And Stag defends that beautifully. Did give me room as well on the exit if I wanted it as well. Brilliant racing by Stag. We got our senior back in the mix as well behind us then in that Supra. So looking like a 3-way battle. Could be a 4-way battle there. There's an orange Silvia behind them as we continue on out of that corner. Bit of sideways action there from Stag as we look to start lap number 3 here in race number 2. And are we going to go down the inside then? Is Stag going to defend it? No, we're going to go straight down the inside. Look at that gain then. So we can overtake the Ferrari in a straight line. That's good news versus that leader then. And up into P2 we go. Happy days indeed. Can we catch the leader? That is the question. Well, we advance towards the end then, lap number 5, and that leader's pulled that gap. They're in the 209s just there. So I do have to increase my pace here as I start trying to push through. And now I carried a bit too much speed there through 130R. I'm going to head off here. Am I going to catch it? Oh, well, actually, that wasn't too bad. It's quite easy to save this Veyron, actually, in the grand scheme of it. That weight really planting the car. It's got a wide stance as well, which obviously helps with that stability, lowering that center of gravity in terms of the weight, which weight transfer in Gran Turismo is a big thing. But even so, we crossed the line there in P2. P2, not too bad in race 2. So, what can we do in the next race that we're about to go to? Now, I did have another race on this night in particular, but I was just a bit rubbish, really. I just was making mistakes. I crashed twice, and yeah, it just wasn't good, really. And there was no racing action either. Maybe you want to see those crashes. I'm not too sure. I'll put them in a short. If you do, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, we improved our time to a 209.5, and we're now racing a Silvia up ahead here as we head towards turn 1. And Zybase, this is a completely different day, still racing. So we can see if we can catch them as well. So we've got 2 Silvias this time, and then the Ferrari as we head towards Tidgney 1. Then through we go. Oh, Martinez a bit off there. Brings it back nicely, though. Good recovery there. Through we go. Oh, a bit off again then as well. You're going to have to defend this, I think, in that Silvia. I'm going to go down the right-hand side in towards the braking zone we go. Oh, a little bit of oversteer there from myself. And they're easily going to defend that. I need to make sure I don't lose anything from behind there. We don't indeed. And continue on out then. Let's advance a bit further on where we catch back up to Martinez here. As Martinez is going to go defensive then in that Nissan Silvia. The Red Bull Silvia, actually. As they go towards the right, I'm going to go towards the left. Now, too wide, turn 1. Very hard to do. And I don't know Martinez, to be fair, so I'm taking a big risk here. But this is beautiful racing with Martinez. Look at this. Absolutely outstanding stuff. Gives me room. I give them room. Beautiful racing. Absolutely superb there. They've just got a lead there, so I'm going to back out of this. I don't want to lose too much time to leaders, but absolutely superb there, Martinez. Really well played. That was beautiful racing. I loved it. I enjoyed this. That's when I know I'm going to have a good battle here, okay? We've got a good battle on our hands here, folks. So make sure you stay in tune for this race as we continue on through there. In towards the left we go. Continue on up through there. And we've got a bit of a run on Martinez again then. As you can see, they're going a little bit defensive here. Then back towards that racing line. I can't really go for that move there into Tidgney 1. Through we go. Happy days. In towards Tidgney 2. And Martinez doing a better job than lap 1 there. Really showing some speed there. Beautiful stuff as we head towards the hairpin. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to head towards the exit of Spoon then because Martinez pulled away a little bit. We've pulled them back in. We're in our favourite place on this circuit in this Veyron, which is the straight line where this car exceeds then. Martinez goes defensive here. We're on the outside. Again, 130 very dangerous corner to go too wide. Martinez gives me room again. Superb stuff here from Martinez. I decide to back out of that just in case as we head towards the chicane then. I'm going to look down the outside. No, I'm not. Martinez defends that beautifully. Well played again. Look at this. What a battle here. What a battle indeed. Oh, a bit of oversteer though. Looking to go around the outside. A long way round though. Doesn't really work here at Suzuka. Have to pull it back in and hopefully get that run on this Red Bull Silvia then. As here we go. See that speed difference once again. Martinez does the same thing as the previous lap. Why wouldn't you? You defended it nicely on the previous lap. Here we go. I'm going to try and go a bit more aggressive this time. He does as well. And beautifully defended there. Absolutely superb stuff. That's the ultimate defense there. Absolutely nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Well played. This is going to be a hard battle to get past here for P3. I'm not sure we're going to win this one as we continue on. We're losing time, but it's a good old ding-dong of a battle. That's what we like, folks. That's what we like. Anyway, in towards the right we go then. Slowing it down a little bit here through the right and then up towards the left. We're 3 temps up, which is good. We're needing to improve on that lap time as through we go then. We're actually advancing towards the 130R then. Through the left we go. Looking to carry a bit more speed than Martinez. We do indeed then. Martinez is going to have to defend this. We're going to look around the outside again. This time we just try and brake a little bit later then. Through the right we go. And, oh, Martinez realised them there. It gives me room. And we're finally through. But what a superb battle there with you, Martinez. What we're actually going to do is go towards that final lap then, where we're going to finish in P3 in the end. And we did get a 2:10.1 there at the very end. So we are catching up to Zybase in terms of pace. And, yeah, well played, Martinez. Beautiful stuff. And Zybase showing some serious pace as well. Right, let's jump to the next race then, where I did improve my time again. 209.1 this time. Race number 5, and Zybase are gone. We do have A+ in here still, so it still counts as we go into Tidgney 1. And I decided I want to crash again. That's where I crashed in race 3, but at no point showing you 2 crashes. I'd say if you do want to see race 3 crashes, I'll put them in a short for you if you really want to see them. But Stag going to go on through here in the Ferrari. So we've got a race in our hands here, folks. We need to try and win this race. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day, crashing and not winning in the Veyron. It beat the meta. So we leave that corner then in P2. I'd dirt my tyres, of course, as we advance to lap number 2, where Stag is in front of me now. I wasn't really alongside there to go for that dive. It would have been a very risky dive and probably a punt if I'd done that. I just kept behind for now. I'm just trying to pick my spot here where I can. as we continue on out of there. Interesting that we're racing people from the previous day as well. So some of you are really enjoying this Daily Race B. I do like Daily Race B. I think it's a good little race here. You can have some fantastic battles, as we saw with Martinez, Stag earlier on as well. It's good. It's really good. And we've got our battle now with Stag as well. So through the right we go. They're just taking a tight line there, which is never the best idea, because then I can get a clean on run through here. Here we go then. I've got a massive run on the Stag then, as I'm going to look down the right side. Surely, no, I back out of it. I back out. Anyway, in towards the right we go. Maybe scared about crashing at Tidgney 1 again. Anyway, into Tidgney 2 we go. Through we go. We carry a lot of speed there. And then I noticed Stag ran a bit wide there. I was like, that might be dirt on your tyres, Sunshine. So I was going to brake early here and hope that Stag did have dirt on their tyres. And they do indeed. Look at this. So we're going to get on the inside. Going to try and beat it out of here as fast as possible. We do indeed. We have all the grip. Grip for days, as I always say. And clean on through up into P1 as we advance to lap number 3. Tidgney 1 again. Oh no. Are you watching Deja Vu? Yes, you are, as I get all sorts of votes here. This time we just keep it on the circuit. And we just survived this time. My word, I do not want that to happen again. As you can see, there's been something happen behind, because we're miles away of everybody now. And we're looking to try and actually get some pace here down in this Veyron, as I then clip the grass and get more oversteer. I'm pushing. I'm pushing in the wrong ways, though. We do advance towards the final lap, where we do win the race. We do beat the Meta. There's A+ in there. We beat the Silvias. We beat the Ferraris. We beat the Supras. The Bugatti Veyron is a very good car. I'm going to say now, try this car out. I'm in the top 59 already in the world in terms of time trial. This can get close to the world record, I promise you. It has the ability to. But, folks, that is it for me. Do let me know what you want to see next in the Group 4 Beat the Meta down in the comments. If you did like it, like the video. Subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content. But that's going to be it for me, folks. Thank you once again for watching. And I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.